2026 Missouri DMV Permit Test 1921 Questions and Complete Answers. Question 1. If your turn signals fail, you should use blank to indicate that you are turning. Option A, your horn. Option B, your headlights. Option C, hand signals. Option D, your emergency flashers. The correct answer is option C, hand signals. Explanation. If your vehicle's turn signals do not work, you should use hand signals to indicate when you intend to change direction. Question 2. If you are convicted of driving while intoxicated DWI for the first time, you will: Option A, lose your license for 90 days. Option B, be fined $50. Option C, be required to install an ignition interlock device ID. Option D, get off with a warning. The correct answer is option A, lose your license for 90 days. Explanation. When convicted of a DWI, a driver who is above the age of 21 faces both administrative and court-convicted consequences. First-time conviction will result in an administrative license suspension for 90 days. A court conviction could result in a 6-month jail sentence and a $500 fine. Penalties increase with subsequent offenses. Question 3. Drivers who have consumed alcohol before getting behind the wheel. Option A, are always aware of the risks they are taking. Option B, do not have sufficient control over their bodies and minds or the vehicles being driven. Option C, are better drivers because they are more careful than sober drivers. Option D, have quicker reaction times. The correct answer is option B, do not have sufficient control over their bodies and minds, or the vehicles being driven. Explanation. Alcohol is a depressant that negatively affects judgment, vision, concentration, understanding of reality, and reaction time. It is never safe to consume alcohol in any amount before getting behind the wheel of a car. Question 4. What happens if you drink alcohol while taking prescription or over-the-counter medicine? Option A, the medicine reduces the effect of the alcohol. Option B, the alcohol will help the medicine cure a cold. Option C, the combination could multiply the effects of the alcohol or medicine. Option D, there is no effect because they are different substances. The correct answer is option C. The combination could multiply the effects of the alcohol or medicine. Explanation. Consuming alcohol and other drugs together can increase the impairing effects of both. For example, having one drink while you are also using a cold remedy could affect you as much as several drinks would when being consumed separately from any medications. Question 5. When driving under icy or snowy conditions, which driving technique will help drivers avoid crashes? Option A, add extra weight to their vehicles to improve traction. Option B, get off the highways as quickly as possible. Option C, engage the four-wheel drive on their vehicles. Option D, reduce their speed and increase their following distance. The correct answer is option D, reduce their speed and increase their following distance. Explanation. Reduce your speed when roads are snow-covered or icy. Doing this and increasing your following distance are the most important techniques for avoiding crashes under snowy or icy conditions. Question 6. For a driver with an intermediate license, driving restrictions include: Option A, that a seat belt must be worn by the driver. Option B, that seat belts must be worn by all passengers. Option C, a curfew between 1 o'clock am and 5 o'clock am. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. Young drivers with an intermediate license may not drive alone between 1 o'clock am and 5 o'clock am except to and from a school activity or job, or in an emergency. Seat belts must be worn by the driver and all passengers. Question 7. Which of the following statements is true? Option A, a sudden change in weather calls for a change in driving. Option B, you should slow down when driving in rain and fog. Option C, be particularly aware of vehicles coming up behind you in inclement weather. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. If the weather changes suddenly, you will need to adjust your driving to adapt. Always slow down when driving in rainy or foggy conditions. Be especially aware of vehicles behind you that may be going too fast for conditions. Question 8. When two vehicles enter an intersection from different highways at the same time, which vehicle must yield the right of way? Option A, either one. Option B, the vehicle on the left. Option C, the vehicle on the right. Option D, neither. The correct answer is option B, the vehicle on the left. Explanation. At intersections that are controlled by signs or signals and at intersections that are uncontrolled, the driver on the left must yield the right of way to the driver on the right when two vehicles arrive to the intersection at the same time. Question 9. You are involved in an accident. You should. Option A, stop immediately. Option B, help the injured. Option C, call the police. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. If involved in an accident, you should stop your vehicle immediately. If possible, move the vehicle out of the way of traffic. Call the nearest police agency and ask for an ambulance, if necessary. Do not move the injured unnecessarily, but attempt to stop severe bleeding with direct pressure. Wait for emergency vehicles to arrive. Question 10. A bicyclist who doesn't obey traffic laws. Option A, is in the right because bicyclists don't have to obey traffic laws. Option B, can be ticketed. Option C, will always receive a warning from law enforcement. Option D, will have their bicycle impounded. The correct answer is option B, can be ticketed. Explanation. All bicyclists have the same rights, duties, and responsibilities as drivers of motor vehicles. Motorists and bicyclists who do not obey traffic laws can be ticketed. Question 11. Passing is prohibited. Option A, on hills and curbs. Option B, at intersections. Option C, at railroad crossings. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. Locations where it is unlawful and unsafe to pass another vehicle include hills, curbs, intersections, and railroad crossings. Question 12. As you near an intersection, the traffic light changes from green to yellow. Your best action is to: Option A, speed up to beat the red light. Option B, apply the brakes sharply to stop. Option C, be prepared to stop in the center of the intersection. Option D. Be prepared to stop before the intersection. The correct answer is option D. Be prepared to start before the intersection. Explanation. A steady yellow traffic light indicates that the light will soon change to red. You should be prepared to stop for the red light, if it is safe to do so. Question 13. A good rule to remember for passing is: Option A. Pass on the right whenever possible. Option B. Drive with the flow of traffic and pass only as needed. Option C. Try to get to the front of any slow-moving traffic so that you can see better. Option D. Always flash your lights and sound your horn to alert other drivers to your intentions. The correct answer is option B. Drive with the flow of traffic and pass only as needed. Explanation. Each time you pass another vehicle, there is an increased chance for a collision. If you are moving faster than surrounding traffic, you will have to continue passing others. Drive with the flow of traffic, within the legal speed limit, and pass only as needed. Question 14. A no right on red sign means: Option A. Even if the traffic signal is red, you may turn right. Option B. If the traffic signal is red, you cannot turn right. Option C. The intersection has a high number of traffic crashes. Option D. Even if the traffic signal is red, you do not have to come to a stop. The correct answer is option B. If the traffic signal is red, you cannot turn right. Explanation. After coming to a complete stop, you may often turn right on a red light if the way is clear of pedestrians and traffic. However, you must not turn right on a red light when a no right on red sign is also posted. Question 15. Guide signs are blank signs that provide directional and mileage information to drivers. Option A. Yellow. Option B. Red. Option C. Green. Option D. White. The correct answer is option C. Green. Explanation. Guide signs, sometimes known as destination signs, have a green background and provide directional and mileage information to specific destinations. They can be a helpful resource when driving in unfamiliar locations. Question 16. While driving, your wheels slip off the edge of the road. You should: Option A. Jerk the steering wheel to force the vehicle back onto the pavement. Option B. Speed up and steer back onto the pavement gradually. Option C. Slam on your brakes and start. Option D. Slow down by gently using the brakes. Turn the steering wheel to return to the pavement at a safe speed. The correct answer is option D. Slow down by gently using the brakes. Turn the steering wheel to return to the pavement at a safe speed. Explanation. If your vehicle begins to leave the road, continue to drive with the wheels off the pavement and reduce your speed by gently applying the brakes. When at a safe speed, turn the steering wheel to return to the pavement. Do not attempt to force your vehicle back onto the pavement by sharply turning the steering wheel. Question 17. When exiting a highway, you should slow down. Option A. On the main road, just before the exit lane. Option B. Once you see a toll booth. Option C. Once you have moved into the exit lane. Option D. When you first see the exit sign. The correct answer is option C. Once you have moved into the exit lane. Explanation. When exiting a highway, you should get into the exit lane well in advance. Do not begin to slow down until after you have moved into the exit lane. Question 18. From top to bottom, the following is the proper order for traffic lights. Option A, red, yellow, green. Option B, red, green, yellow. Option C, green, red, yellow. Option D, green, yellow, red. The correct answer is option A. Red, yellow, green. Explanation. On a traffic signal arranged vertically, red is always on top and green on the bottom. When arranged horizontally, red is always on the left and green on the right. Question 19. A driver should be extra alert to motorcyclists, bicyclists, and pedestrians because Option A, they are difficult to see in traffic. Option B, they obey different traffic laws than larger motor vehicles. Option C, they always have the right of way. Option D, they don't have rear view mirrors. The correct answer is option A. They are difficult to see in traffic. Explanation. In many collisions with motorcycles, bicycles, and pedestrians, drivers reported that they were looking but still did not see the smaller vehicle or pedestrian. These can be more difficult to spot in traffic than passenger vehicles because they are smaller, may move faster, and have less noticeable lighting. To prevent collisions with these smaller and less protected road users, drivers should always be alert to the presence of motorcycles, bikes, and pedestrians. Question 20. While backing, you should Option A, rely only on your mirrors. Option B, flash your lights. Option C, open your door to see if it is safe to proceed. Option D, turn your head and look through the rear window. The correct answer is option D. Turn your head and look through the rear window. Explanation. When intending to back up, always check behind your vehicle before getting in. Children and small objects are difficult to see from the driver's seat. While backing, turn your head so you can see through the rear window. Do not depend only on your mirrors or sensors. Question 21. When you see an emergency vehicle with flashing lights, you must Option A, slow down and keep moving in your lane. Option B, keep driving in your lane. Option C, pull to the right curb and stop. Option D, stop exactly where you are. The correct answer is option C. Pull to the right curb and stop. Explanation. When you see an emergency vehicle using its lights or hear it using its siren, you must immediately pull over to the curb or side of the road and stop.